If you are a financial advisor or life insurance agent and you're looking to figure out how to maximize your time and financial investment into your marketing strategies, leveraging artificial intelligence and automation to increase your lead generation and sales conversion, you're going to want to stick around for this week's episode of the Digital Advisor Weekly. All right, my name is Rob Souza with Advisor Marketing Hub, and we're about ready to kick off another great episode of the Digital Advisor Weekly from Advisor Marketing Hub, where we're providing you free resources to up your marketing game, saving you time and money to increase your lead generation, lead nurture, and most importantly, your sales conversions. All right, so let's jump right in. We're going to go ahead and let's see if we can go ahead and add this screen share here. Nothing like being live. Here we go. We got it. All right, fantastic. Now we are screen sharing. We're jumping right in to advanced strategies and customization of using ChatGPT or AI prompts. You can use the AI prompts with any sort of leveraged artificial intelligence. Now, I encourage you also to tap into some of the additional resources like virtual assistants, tutorials, some of our free resources, and that will help you maximize your time spent. If you can learn how to do these advanced strategies on a regular basis, you can condense your entire marketing for a week in under 30 minutes if you leverage the right strategies. And today, this is one of the most important cornerstone skills that I encourage every financial advisor to make sure that you take the time to perfect this skill so that you can get authentic education, narration, and inspiration out to your audience that's personalized from you, because you are your brand. And the only thing that differentiates you from the next advisor down the street is your unique approach, your unique perspective, and the strategies that you have developed through the experience that you've put into this industry. And so if you're not telling your story, sharing your perspective, and weaving in your individual story, then you're going to struggle to connect with enough people to convert them, because you have to build trust. Trust is built through connection. And in order to do that, storytelling is the most powerful way to do that. You have to embed your story into all of the content you create. Whether you are a writer of a book, that you're publishing a broadcast, a blog, a podcasts, it doesn't matter. You are going to have to figure out how to get out into the community and digitize. That's why digital marketing becomes the next most important element for financial advisors. And you're going to figure out how to do that, but not spend your entire week learning how to be a marketer when you got into this business to be a financial advisor. So let's jump in. Most financial advisors are jumping in by going to Bing and using Copilot, which is built on top of ChatGPT. And most people using the free account, you're using ChatGPT 3.5, which limits you to the information on the internet from January or February 2022. So a lot has happened since that. That's like 2.5 years. So if you have not had the chance to upgrade to ChatGPT 4, I know it's $20 a month, but the amount of time that it will save you, I promise you, if you learn these techniques, you use it for a month, and you don't feel it's worth your time, I will personally reimburse you, because this has been a game changer, not only for myself, but for my team and all of the VAs. Now I can delegate almost any project because I learned how to create an advanced prompt, a persona, a profile of all of my preferences, my tone, everything that's important to me about how I communicate and the stories I tell. Now I can delegate that out to any member of my team, and they can communicate on my behalf in a very authentic way with storytelling and personal stories from me. And that has bought me back, and I'm not kidding you, 30 to 40 hours a week worth of work, allowing me to then move on to more important projects and more important growing the business and increasing sales. So I cannot emphasize enough how important today's episode is, and I hope that you will take it and run with it. Give it 30 days, rehearse it. I'll even help you with it if you're committed, for those who are really committed to doing this. So let's just take a look at the difference between those who are dabbling with AI and those who are leveraging AI. So here, we just start out with a very simple ChatGPT prompt, and you can see here, write a blog article. And this is actually more advanced than most advisors are putting into AI. But write a blog article with the perspective of a financial advisor to a potential investor about how to mitigate taxation during retirement in order to maximize wealth transfer so that they can pass more on to their heirs. Okay, so it creates a fairly good article. If you've done enough of AI, you'll recognize that it's AI, because it has certain patterns that it follows. An introductory paragraph, and then 4 or 5 bullet points, and then a conclusion. That's typical artificial intelligence. And I see questions coming in and comments coming in the chat. I promise I will get to those comments and questions. And thank you to all of the virtual assistants that are also joining us from around the world, because they are the ones who leverage this technology on your behalf to make the biggest impact, because you can delegate more when you can personalize these prompts. Now let's take the unpersonalized prompts, and let's go ahead and take a look here. If I take a copy of this article and simply test it like a professor would in an AI detector, I put it into a free AI detector called Quillbot. And you can see Quillbot has detected 100% of this is generated by AI. Obviously not good, right? So I wanted to test it with a few others. Not all are as reliable in detecting AI, so I use a couple different tools, but the probably 2 most common tools that I use for detecting how Google, Yahoo, and Bing are going to rank the content I create. If I create a blog article and it's full of plagiarism and AI, then that article is not going to be registered well in the internet. It's not going to be indexed well, and you're going to struggle to get your article and content registered in the search engines and then also exposed to other people to click on. So you want to run these detection tools. And here you can see 94% from Zero GPT is saying 94%. Quillbot said 100%. So now let's look at the customized advanced prompting. That's what we're here for today. So let's jump in. I spent an entire weekend on top of the last 6 months to try and optimize the best possible customized profile that you can put into AI. And what do I mean by that? You can go, now this is only if you upgrade, and it's $20 a month, I know, but ChatGPT 4, and it integrates into hundreds of other programs. ChatGPT 4 gives you access to full internet, and also you can go to your personal profile and customize it to behave exactly as you do. So what would you like ChatGPT to know about you to provide a better response? So this very long, and I almost maximized the amount that I can put in here. I will make this available to anybody who's on today's call. You just need to go into the chat. If you're on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, just put in the chat that you would like a copy of this custom prompt, and you can fill in the blank based on name, title, companies, keywords, your field of expertise, goals, achievements, skills, taboos, personal interests, hobbies, professional background, networking, content, personal info. All of this is important because this will personalize the content to you. So not only can you give it custom instructions, but you also can give it a custom here, how would you like to respond? So, whoops. Okay. And then save, and let's get to the, let's go to the other part. Okay. It's already saved, so I can't save it again. But if I went into, there's another section in custom responses, and I'm going to scroll down to it. How would you like ChatGPT to respond on your behalf? So yes, it has custom instructions, but then it also has it asks you, how would you like ChatGPT to respond? You can toggle this on and off based on the persona that you may be writing something in your personal life and you don't want to turn on your professional persona, so you can turn it on and off within ChatGPT, but I want to show you the difference. Okay, so I went ahead, I turned on the custom, here's the toggle down below. I can turn it off, I can turn it on. If I turn it on and I hit save and I go ahead and put the exact same prompt in with all the customized information, I get a much different article, not in the format of recognizable ChatGPT or native AI from multiple other platforms, including Google. Now, much different, much more engaging, easier to read. However, if I take that, and that was the article here too. Okay, so if I take that and I still put it into the AI test, I'm still getting detected that 80% of it is being generated from AI. Now, if I go into the Quillbot tester, it also did 85%, 90%. But what I did, and here's the trick, if I use all those custom values, now if you, just an aside, if you don't want to sign up for ChatGPT 4, you can take this custom customization, you can add it to your prompt. You're just going to have to take a few additional steps to ask ChatGPT to respond based on this personal content. And then you're also going to have to then ask it to respond based on this personal output. It's a few extra steps, not as efficient, not as effective, not as quick, not as easy to delegate, but you can do it. But once you get the output, here is the secret. Super important to take that output and put it through another reliable paraphraser or rewriter. The most effective I found is Quillbot, using a standard tone, and avoid all the academic, creative, custom, fun, simple. None of them respond anywhere close to the standard. Once you get the standard script, then I encourage you to go through the script, make the changes that you'd like to make. Now, without any changes, just running the customized prompt and having it paraphrased in Quillbot, 2 steps that took me 2 minutes. And if I just take that, copy, paste it, and put it into the detector, I'm down to 9%. Now that, according to Harvard University, they cannot claim that this is AI or plagiarism, because 9% is well beneath the threshold of detectable that it's been plagiarized or taken from an AI chatbot. So again, the tools, I'm encouraging you to use ChatGPT with customize ChatGPT. Use an AI protector like zerochatgpt.com. Quillbot, which you can use for a free AI check, free plagiarism check. There is a subscription fee for the paraphraser. It limits you. The free version limits you to so many words each month. I pay for the regular monthly software, including the ChatGPT. And then once you have all of that in place, there are so many things you can do. You can write blogs, reply to emails. If I brought up, let's see if I can bring up my email really quickly. If I bring up my email, I've integrated a ChatGPT tool within my email. I've delegated to a staff member, a VA virtual assistant, happens to be from the Philippines. Thank you very much, Judy. And when I get an email in my inbox and she'd like to respond on my behalf, she can simply hit reply, use this plugin tool here, which is ChatGPT Writer, and she can, hey, if I want to reply that I'm interested in this particular email, please send me more info based on my personal persona that has been pre-programmed into ChatGPT. It will generate an authentic response from me, and she can simply take that response, and it's generating now using ChatGPT 4 because I'm signed up. You can see down here at the bottom, and then insert into the response. There is my email. It's perfectly written, perfect grammar, spelling. It's in my personality, my background, my preferences, my persona, and then she can hit send. And now I can have somebody respond to all of my emails. If they're not sure, they can simply put those emails in a folder for me to review, but it turns hundreds of emails per day into a few emails per day. Absolute game changer. Also, final tool that you can translate your ChatGPT AI. Here is Evi AI. Have you ever been frustrated with trying to manage your conversations and comments, keeping up with social media? Well, check out this tool. That's an integration as well. Again, there is a subscription for this. Now, if you are a member of Better Automate, and Advisor Marketing Hub, we can show you, we can give you, if you have a virtual assistant that you've hired from us, they have access to these tools at no subscription cost and can help you leverage those tools just by hiring a personal assistant. And they have access to all of the tools that we've discussed today. You can reach out and request more information based on the tool that you're interested in, and we can get you more information to get you access. But here, this is LinkedIn, and if we're managing, let's just say, messaging, we can take a simple message. I got to find one that is incoming. Okay, so I got a message here, and I can click on this. Okay, I'm trying to build a relationship, so I can choose what I'm trying to accomplish here using a conversational tool, the profile that I built out, and then I can use ChatGPT-4, which again is an elevated trained persona. I can generate, and then it generates a direct message reply that authentically represents my personality and exactly how I would reply. Now, if it doesn't reply how you think is authentic to you, then you need to just improve the prompt, which goes back to the beginning of where we started today. You would just need to modify the original prompt, put into ChatGPT-4, and it will improve the response until you get the anticipated response that you think is as authentic as possible to you. Not only does it monitor and give you the ability to delegate out conversations in your true tone, it also can allow you, or a VA, more importantly, to go onto your profile. And remember, you're trying to nurture conversations. You're trying to work a room and network with centers of influence and develop relationships with qualified leads. Well, create a persona of who your qualified lead is, write it down, delegate that to a virtual assistant. They'll click on each lead. So let's just say my very first post here, and I happen to be a marketing director for financial advisors. So financial advisors are my target market. So Brad would be a part of my target market. So he would be a good prospect to reach out to. So it would be good to comment on his post because I could create some goodwill. How do I get my VA to comment on a post? Well, I use my ChatGPT-4 with my persona, with all the information that I've fed it. And here I can create an authentic post it took 2 seconds. Insert, post, done. VA can do it for you, and it's in my voice. Test it till you feel like it represents you. You'd be shocked how, if you do this or have someone do this for you on a consistent basis, how much of an impression that you will make on people, because most people don't have the time to do this on a regular basis. And when you take the time to do it in an authentic way, it leaves an impression. You're networking, building relationships, you're building trust. People appreciate the time, especially on LinkedIn when they're trying to promote their own content. And you're helping them promote their content by liking and commenting on the posts that they're putting on there, trying to develop and grow their own network, and you're supporting them. And if you can do that with all of your clients and prospects by having somebody comment, reply to messages, it's all in your tone. They're replying to your emails in your tone. You have a chat bot on your website based on ChatGPT, based on your persona. You're saving hours and hours of time. And if you've done it right, you can do it in an authentic way. All that you have to do is a one-time investment of building out your own customized, advanced personal persona. Feed it to the AI, And if you do it, whether you do it manually or you do it in the paid version, you're going to significantly enhance your productivity, your authenticity, and your individuality. That's why we do the AI checker, because if you've put enough personal information in, it won't sound like AI, it'll sound like you. And that's all about prompting. It's all about you being the creator, the director, and you have to be in control of the AI and not let the AI be in control of you. And I'm telling you, 95% of our competition out there is using AI incorrectly. If you want to stand out from the crowd, be the 5% that takes the time to manage this software correctly and take control of artificial intelligence, and you get it to do what you want it to do on your behalf in an authentic way with your creativity and personal background. And you'll see that it will make a dramatic impact in saving you time, increasing engagement, decreasing the sales cycle, and increasing your return on investment, because your percentage of your sales conversion will dramatically increase. So there you go. You have it. I spent my whole weekend absolutely addicted to watching video after video and perfecting these tools, even for myself and my team, and delegating out. I couldn't be more excited. If you would like to connect and you want me to write you a personalized, advanced, custom instructions for AI, including how ChatGPT should respond on your behalf, I'm going to do that for 10 advisors, the first 10 advisors that comment in the chat of whatever social platform you're seeing this live on, and I will personally do that for you. But you gotta post it in the chat, and the first 10, we'll make sure that gets to you guys. If you guys want to continue to get free resources each week, we give them away every Wednesday, 8 a.m. at digitaladvisorweekly.com. And we are constantly giving out free resources, free education, absolutely no cost to you for those who are attending and joining us live. To all of the VAs, and I will take the time to answer every question in each social channel before I log off here. So thank you for all the VAs and advisors who've joined us today. Appreciate it. And it's the VAs who are the backbone to making all of this happen. So from Pakistan to Philippines, we have some in Cuba, some in all over the world. So thank you to all of you for joining us today. And I look forward to helping advisors transform the financial future of the lives of families across the United States. Thank you for joining us today, and join us next week, 8 a.m. Wednesday, www.digitaladvisorweekly.com. See you next week.